What is up, YouTube? Fluttershy RLC, and I'm finally here with some Madden 17 Ultimate Team. You can take a look at the lineup there. Not looking too bad. We're going to try to go with Jared Goff at QB. I did get Marcus Mariota, but I used him a lot last year, and I was like, you know what, let's use someone new, all right? Jared Goff is very new. You can see our only elite is Darius Slay at the cornerback spot. And we're here, first game in MUT. And this actually, I think, is my opponent's Super Bowl. Because before the game started, it was like, welcome to the Super Bowl of Madden Ultimate Team. And I was like, whoa, hey, like, that's not fair. My first game, and I'm facing a guy that's obviously pretty good because he's been able to make it all the way to the Super Bowl, if this really is his. And you can see Golden Tate almost had a pretty good return there. Just if I didn't step out of bounds, who knows what it could have been. And I'm just going to say this really quick here at the beginning. They need to patch the blitz where you can see if your opponent is running the ball or passing the ball. I hate it. It really makes it almost impossible to try to run. You know, if your opponent knows about that glitch, you literally cannot run the ball. And it's very frustrating, and it just takes a lot out of the game. And again, I don't know why this glitch is in the game. Like, did they really not test this? I don't know. I'm not sure. But second down and 14, we got some big problems, like a fumble by Jared Goff off of the hands of my lineman into the hands of his. And he's going to return this all the way for 6. And my opponent jumps out to an early touchdown lead thanks to the fumble by Jared Goff. And it bounces off my lineman's hands into the hands of his. And just a weird play, just an odd play. And we're starting off the game from behind, which is definitely not how you want to start. And trying to pass the ball, that's not really working too much too. I mean, you know, my opponent's just playing better at the moment. But there's a lot of game left to play, you know. We still got 2 minutes left in the first quarter. You know, we do pick up the first down there, which is pretty big. Anytime you can just move the ball down the field is always good. And once again, for old time's sake, I just got to try it. The aggressive catch cheese. Golden Tate comes down with the catch. And again, aggressive catching is massively overpowered this year, I think. I mean, when I try to swat the ball when I'm on defense, it normally works. I don't know if, like, my opponents aren't doing that or what, but, I mean, it seems to work. But whenever I do it, it always works. I don't know. It's one of those years where aggressive catching actually works for me, and I can actually kind of stop it. But one thing I can't stop is apparently the kick meter in time, because I shank it wide left. And things just couldn't go any worse for us to start this game. You know, just a bad start. We're facing a guy that's obviously pretty good if he's made it this far. You know, and then he got the fumble, he got the return, and then I missed a field goal. Things not looking good right now for the squad. So, but, you know, again, you know, there's still a little bit of time, or not a little bit, there's a lot of time, but we just got to make some plays, though. We do get a little bit of luck back on that one. Probably should have caught that, but he does not. So, third down now, dropping back to throw over the middle of the field. Almost caught on the bounce, but he cannot get the ball. So, we will get the ball right back, trying to give the toss to Adrian Peterson. And Peterson takes a big hit. Luckily, he does not give up the ball because fumbles are a huge problem in this game this year. You average like 4 or 5 a game, which isn't very good. I mean, this game has potential. I just feel like there's a lot of glitches and just a lot of things that really hold it back. And look at Tavon Austin, just an absolute dot by Jared Goff all the way in for the touchdown. And just like that, we tie the game. And if I had made that easy field goal, we'd be taking the lead right now. But hey, I'll take a tie game here going into the 2-minute warning. So that's pretty good, you know, just a strike right at Tavon Austin, and then he's got the speed to go all the way down the field for the touchdown, and Jalen Smith, the rookie linebacker for the Cowboys, has some hops as he goes up and gets that one. Don't test the users, bro, okay? Just don't try it, all right? And it's good to know that I still actually, you know how to use her, and I still got some good skills in that department, because you guys know I had a lot of great user picks last year, as Peterson puts the ball on the ground, but we are able to retrieve it. So first down and 10, going out of the backfield again. This one to, I believe, Dion Lewis, I think, the guy from the Patriots. I don't know his name. I don't know his name exactly, but he's, you know, he's a guy from the Patriots. So second down and goal, give it to Aaron Ripkowski, who's one of my favorite names in all of football, and we take the lead. So it looks like we're going to be going into half with the lead, which is pretty huge. You know, we should have a 17-7 lead, but again, I suck at kicking field goals this year. And look at Jalen Smith again, the rookie making his name known against his own team, his second pick of the game. And that's pretty big, you know, because maybe we can put some points on the board. Probably not, but there's a possibility that we could. We're going to try to go with this drag right here to Ladarius Green. I kind of wanted to maybe put myself in a little bit of a better spot to possibly kick a field goal, but I know it. Yeah, no, that's nowhere near online. I don't know how to kick field goals. Now, I've heard a lot of people complain about the kick meter this year. To be honest, I'm okay with it. Because, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult. Maybe I'm just dumb that I don't know how to do it. But, you know, I think it adds a little bit more skill to kicking field goals, you know. If, you know, you're up by 2 and it's like 5 seconds left in the quarter and they're at like the 40, 45, and man, it's a little bit too far. You know, like the 30 or the 35, you know. Back in previous Maddens, that's an automatic field goal pretty much and the game's over. But in this game, that's not necessarily an automatic field goal. You know, you really kind of got to pay attention and actually try to make that, which I do kind of like this year. I actually do. Believe it or not, Fluttershy likes something about Madden. I know, right? But again, it adds more skill to the game, and that's the thing that I really, you know, wanted more in Madden. That's the thing I didn't like about the Madden last year, was that a lot of it took the skill out of the game. There wasn't a lot of skill involved. It was just up to random animations and pretty much luck. So any time that they implement a new feature that actually, like, you know, requires skill, I enjoy it. You know, I actually like it, and I think it's gonna, you know, make for a lot more interesting games and interesting decisions down the line, you know, and down throughout the season, you know, and through games and stuff. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, in my opinion. You know, it's not too hard, you know, but I mean, just like, you know, you do it just a little bit too late or a little bit too early, and that can decide an entire game. But right now, we're trying to make it so that field goal didn't even matter. And look at Arian Foster down the sidelines. One man to beat. Stopped down at the 2. And we have a chance now to take a 14-point lead, which is pretty big for us considering the way we started the game, as Adrian Peterson takes it into the end zone, dives in for the touchdown. And man, you know, when this game started, I was like, oh shit, like I'm going to get my ass beat, I'm going to get blown out. But no, things have kind of turned a little bit for us, you know. And again, just after the rough start, we really bounced back in a big way. So, but we got to keep it going, you know. There's still some time left. There's still a whole quarter left in the game. A lot of things can happen, but a big third down coming up here now. 3rd down and 4. Trying to go with a screen pass to Adrian Peterson. He's got some blockers, and he picks up the 1st down, puts out a mean stiff arm, gets out to the 44-yard line. That's going to take us into the 4th quarter now. Tries to go with the toss here, but that is just completely stuffed up in the backfield. Brings up now 3rd down and 10. Back to throw, and Jalen Smith gets in front of the ball, and that one is going to be taken home for 6. The rookie linebacker has 3 picks in today's game, including a big pick 6. To put even more distance between me and my opponent. And I don't know why, but I love usering with that guy. Back to throw, and he's got another one! Jalen Smith has got his 4th interception of the game. And maybe the clincher in this one. Boy, has that kid been amazing, and especially against the Cowboys. I believe he's a Cowboys player. I don't know. I'm hoping I am, because I know if I'm wrong, I'm gonna get a lot of Cowboys fans. Like, he doesn't play for the Cowboys, or, you know, fans of whoever team he got drafted by. He's, you know, but I'm pretty sure he plays for the Cowboys. I'm like 99% sure, but there's that little sneaking suspicion that I'm wrong. We do fumble the ball, again, because fumbles are a big problem, as AP is very prone to those, so I'm expecting to get one back from him. And Smith almost had his 5th. That one just bounced right off his hands and almost had his 5th interception. That would have been a pretty good way to start out Madden 17. As you can see, right on cue, AP coughs up the ball, but we weren't able to get it. But again, the fumbles, there's a little bit too many of them. You know, I would like that to be kind of, you know, nerfed a little bit. And I know this is going to be a fake, and kind of an interesting fake, and it almost worked, just inches short. And we get the ball back. So now pretty much it's going to be game over. GG to my opponent, you know. Sent a message after the game, told him GG, you know, just being respectful and all. I don't feel like he played a bad game. Just, you know, he just made a couple of bad throws, you know, or, I mean, there are times when, you know, your players seem like they jump like 10 feet in the air, so, you know, I don't know, there's just a lot of weird things that went on this game, but Hey man, don't test the users, alright? Don't test my users, and that is a warning to all of you out there that want to challenge me. You can beat me, but you can't beat me if you're going to test my user. I would advise staying away from whoever I'm usering, because you guys have seen all too well what I can do when you throw it near the guy that I'm on. So, but a pretty good game, you know, a good solid outing. It started off horrible. I mean, at the beginning of the game, like, I actually remember back to playing this, and I was like, oh, well, great. I'm going to get blown out for my first game on YouTube. That's going to be great. Fantastic. But no, didn't have to worry about that. Bounced back, you know, and was able to come out with the win. And again, there's a lot of good things about this game, but there's a couple of things that, in my opinion, should have never even been a problem that are holding this game back at the moment. You know, I'll give EA, you know, a little bit of time. Say, okay, all right, you know, they can't necessarily fix one thing in like 10 minutes, you know, it takes a little bit more time, but this has to be patched within the next day or two. It just has to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Fluttershy, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. As usual, guys, have a great day.